Ebola virus was in the news a couple of years ago when it was endemic in some regions of Africa. In fact, doctors and nurses who actually went over to assist. A few examples of, I think, a doctor was admitted in Atlanta, I think a couple in New York and one in New Jersey. They had brought back this specific hemorrhaging fever where the blood actually fails to clot. And so you have massive hemorrhaging throughout the body. And so this is how, if you were not protected, any blood borne transmission could occur if you're in contact with patients. This is another example of a zoonosis type of transmission. The reservoirs, not really known, but you can find them in monkeys and chimpanzees, and then it transferred over to humans. Dengue fever. So here is an infectious disease that is arthropod borne. Arthropod or arthropods are, so for example, are insects. So mosquito, in fact, the species, the Aedes aegypti mosquito, is the main vector, biological vector that transmits this disease. It's an RNA virus. And so you find dengue fever in tropical and subtropical regions. You also find yellow fever in tropical and subtropical regions because, once again, the vector, biological vector, is a mosquito, the Aedes aegypti mosquito. In fact, when they were building the Panama Canal in Central America, most human or mortality occurred because of yellow fever. It's reservoirs are monkeys, but then eventually transmitted from mosquitoes and then to humans. West Nile fever or West Nile encephalitis transferred through a tick. So tick is an example of an arthropod. Prions are proteinaceous pathogens. And so we have them called transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, TSEs. One such example, mad cow disease, which caused havoc on the beef industry many years back. Another name for it, bovine spongiform encephalopathy. Prions actually, they do not possess nucleic acids. A type of prion that infects humans, Kuru, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. And so prions are proteinaceous pathogens.